Hi, it's the 1st of February 2021, and I hope you and your loved ones are healthy and content. This third lockdown has been the most challenging for me, even though I had COVID-19 during the first one. January, I was lazier, less motivated. I think because I drank every day over Christmas and ate too much junk food, and I never normally do much of either. But I thought I was giving myself a break from being over-disciplined and over-careful. But it's actually made it harder to get myself back on track. Anyway, I did a dry January at least, but now I'm determined to get my act back together because I feel like I was starting to feel a bit weepy, anxious, worried, uncertain about work, my love life, my face, my hair, my body, everything really. It seems to me like the more time we have to focus on ourselves, the more things we find wrong with us to focus on. But I realised that being so self-critical is actually aggressive and unkind behaviour, like bullying. Even if your aggression's turned inwards onto yourself, in fact, it's worse because what you say and think is what you believe. So it's actually deeper and has an actual effect on your feelings and your functioning. Whereas someone else saying something, at least it's just their opinion. Anyway, I know that can still be really hurtful too, but I want to come out of lockdown stronger, calmer, healthier, rested, wiser, inspired, inspiring to others, generous, energized, and excited to be able to communicate physically and openly with people again. So I want to channel this kind of loneliness and this boring kind of monotony into an opportunity to reach out to you and give you a hand as well, so it's not so bad for you either if you need it. But I admit it's been a real struggle. I'm naturally an upbeat, optimistic kind of person. So if I'm feeling down and tired of this way of living, I can only imagine how those of you who aren't as naturally cheerful as me are feeling. I'm not going to be necessarily trying to cheer you up, although it would be lovely if I'm able to do that too. But I more want to help us find our natural internal resilience and connect to the source that stops us giving up, stops us giving in to the worst sides of ourselves. The suicidal sides, the angry side, the negative, aggressive, the frightened side, and the destructive sides of us. So let's be real. We all suffer, we all have suffering, and we all have difficulties, and some of us cope better than others. I did really well the first time. This time I'm having to work to keep my head up and my outlook up. I know we'll get through this and we'll all be fine, but that we just have to get through this part in one healthy and whole mind. Mind, body, spirit, we've got to get through this in one piece. It's not just mental health, it's emotional health and it's spiritual health. People who hate to be alone are suddenly having to spend months alone, confronting whatever the fear of being alone is all about. That's some scary stuff. We're having to learn to like ourselves and to love ourselves and to be kind and responsible for ourselves. And there's no escapes. Well, no healthy ones at least. But we can walk, we can work out, we can talk to friends and family, we can play games, we can watch TV, etc. But actually, I believe it's good to take this unique experience and use it to take time to really get to know ourselves. What do we really think about certain things? What do we care about? What do we not care about? So I think get a notebook or use the voice notes in your phone and make a note each day of at least one important thing that you learned about yourself or your feelings or your outlook on something. We have the time now, so let's not waste it. Especially not waste it beating ourselves up about not being good enough or for not being better than we are. You wouldn't do that to your best friend or your lover or your child or your mother. So don't do it to yourself. Do reflect on the things that you can and will improve. And then I think straight away take action. Today I got out of bed and did 10 minutes of exercise before I did anything else. And then I walked the dog. It was annoying, it was tough, but I did it. I may do 2 minutes more later, and I might do 5 minutes more after that. You know, it all adds up. But even if I don't do any more today, at least I've done 10 minutes, which is more than I did yesterday. Drink water, force yourself. Maybe try and drink 1 glass after every 1 minute of exercise. So, you know, you're doing this, you're doing that, you watch a program. In the commercial breaks, run and get a glass of water, do a 1 minute plank or 1 minute of sit-ups or something, then drink the water, sit back down and watch your program. You know, if you do that, end up doing that even 10 times a day or 5 times a day, you'll start to look different and you'll start to feel different without actually putting yourself through anything too difficult. Baby steps, as I like to say. Anyway, that's what we're going to be trying to do here. I'm going to be checking in with you, because when I check in with you, it means I have to check in with myself too. So it's February. Let's do it.